Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. So in today's video, we're just going to talk about the new announcement from Blackmagic and from Apple. Because Blackmagic are bringing DaVinci Resolve to the iPad Pro. And even though I'm not an iPad user, this is a great news for iPad users and in general also for DaVinci Resolve users. So is this going to be the same fledged version you know from your Mac or PC? No, it's not going to be exactly that, but it's damn exciting if you ask me. So if we have a brief talk about that, so you are not going to find all of the different pages in the iPad version of the DaVinci Resolve. Of course, we are not going to have all the same tabs. If we look at our PC version, we have the media, the cut, the edit, the fusion, the color and fairlight, and the deliver page. That's 7 of them. I think that was all of them in the right order as well. But if we look at the iPad version, we are only going to have the cut page and the color page, which you might think is a bit dumbed down or not very useful. But I actually think this is kind of cool because there is some different scenarios where we actually can use the iPad version of DaVinci Resolve. This is just what I'm thinking, of course. So let's imagine we are doing a project where we are shooting for a number of days and we are shooting, I don't know, a short movie or whatever. We're shooting that and on set when we are swapping cards, we have somebody who is taking care of all of that. And meanwhile, he's like backing up your data. He's going to make a, let's say, a proxy version of your clips and put those in a hard drive. And then maybe you have an editor or maybe you're doing this later yourself, are going to be on set and just playing around with your footage like in a break or when the day is ended, so you can see what you actually did that day, kind of editing down your dailies or something like that. I think that is a very great way of thinking of how this could work. I also know right now that this is of course going to work with the Blackmagic Cloud, which I'm using all of the time. It is a fantastic thing, and it's super nice to just be on your one project and then go another place with a computer or a laptop, or in this case an iPad, and continue on that project. As long as you have these proxy files on that device or it's connected to a server or something like that, it's going to work just great, I think. Also, if we just have a look at the screenshots here from the Apple event, we will see that there are, of course, only the 2 tabs. It is the cut page and the color page. And again, if we take a little look at these freeze frames I did here, we can actually see that it doesn't look like there's missing anything from the cut page. It has all the features, I think. And if we take a look at the color page as well, we can see that all of the things are basically there, even the Magic Mask feature, which I do love. Also, this has now been confirmed by Blackmagic that it's coming out and the iPad version of DaVinci Resolve will be free. And if you need to have all of the different features, there are going to be a fee, of course, like you know this from the free version and the studio version. As of right now, I think the price would be around $79 or $100, something like that. That's at least what I saw in the notes from Blackmagic. This is going to be available in Q4 of this year, so it should be out pretty soon. Also, Blackmagic states that for now, they are only going to show us or only going to give us these 2 tabs, but in the future they'll work on getting some of the other tabs over. Again, I think this is great, but for now I think that is at least something to be excited about if you are a DaVinci Resolve user. So I'm not an iPad user, but I'm considering to get into that and trying out the app whenever it's going to be out. Also a note to keep here on this is that if you are having the speed editor, which were originally created for the cut page, I think this should work as well. And that is going to be like a super small little package you can bring anywhere and do editing with. So the iPad screen is 12 inches. And if you combine that with the speed editor, you're actually having a very small setup, a very small workstation you can bring literally anywhere. And I think that is where the power of the iPad version of DaVinci Resolve is. The small and portability fact that you can work together with multiple other users as well. You can do some of your editing somewhere out in town, on a cafe or whatever. You know, do some small editing, go home and continue on the same project, because of course this is going to work with the Blackmagic cloud solution, which were released earlier this year. So let me know, what do you think about DaVinci Resolve coming to the iPad? Is this something you are interested in trying out? Or will you just keep to the normal version with all of the big features? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, I do hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.